Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first video ever, so I feel a bit shy, but this is a video where I want to share with you my process through handmade Christmas gifts for my family and as well doing my personal project at the same time. We're gonna start by a vlog. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start by showing you what my whips of the moment are. So I have some in crochet, some in knitting and some in embroidery. I feel that lately I've done a bit all over the place and I kind of feel overwhelmed by all my whips. So one of the goals of this video is to finish at least 2 of them, but that's a bit cheating because there is 2 of them that are already finished. I just need to like wave in the ends and block it, but that counts. Okay, so one that is basically finished, I just need to cast it off my needles, is a pair of socks. So that's the second one. Here is the first one, and that's my first pair of socks ever. I'm really glad with how it came out. There is some mistakes in some part I'm going to show you. Here there is a hole. I was a bit struggling with my tension, but it's okay, we cannot really see it. And there's another hole here at the heel part. So yeah, this. Then yesterday I finished a beanie for myself that I really like. I used the yarn that I bought during a trip in Scotland, and I used also another yarn that I've thrifted. So the brown is from Scotland, purple, pink, fuchsia is from the thrift. I'm really curious to block it, but I mean, I don't really need to block it, but I would like to wash it because I noticed that while I was knitting it, I think it's coming from the brown one. I had like a bit of color on my hand, so I think it was because it was hand dyed. I think it's from that, so I just want to wash it to make sure that all the excess of color is going out. Then I have a crochet one that I have since like a month. The thing is, so it's a poncho. I'm following a YouTube free pattern that I'm gonna put in the description. I'm quite far in the project. I think that I'm like middle of it. But the thing is that I use 100% wool. I ordered the wool from Vinted and I didn't realize, I didn't check well before, but it's really thin. So I'm using a 4mm hook, which is a bit bigger than what was suggested for the yarn, but if it was like they suggested like 2.5, next year I'm gonna still be here. I really want to have a nice cozy poncho, but the process is a bit long because it's just like a group of granny stitches all around, you know, and there's just 4 increases because it's basically a square. So yeah, it's a bit boring. So that's a nice project to do like while you watch a TV show, or I do it at work a bit because I work in a coffee shop, and when it's not busy I'm allowed to do some craft. Not like the most exciting project right now. And then another project that is definitely not exciting is that for Christmas I wanted to gift a pair of socks for my mom, but I decided that I have a huge yarn stash that I want to get rid of. So I want to use, for my Christmas present, I want to use the yarn that I already have. I don't want to buy a new one. A few years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, I bought this yarn. I think it's Penguin. That was the brand. It's not really my type of color, except for that part, but it's the type of color of my mom. So I decided to try make socks. Yeah. Sorry, my English sometimes is a bit... I'm not sure it was made to be used for socks, but anyway, guys. First of all, I use the only needle that I have in 3mm. That was like needles that I got from Sostre and Grain. It's a nice shop, but definitely I would not recommend their needle, especially with the thread like this. Like, I don't know if you can see, it's plastic. So here, the stitches just get stuck all of the time. Plus, the material, it's acrylic. And just I will try to make you hear what is like the problem. And also, I think it's bamboo, and it's really not nice. I'm scared to break them every time I do a stitch. Even the feeling when I knit it is very not nice, which was not the case with my first pair of socks, because I used alpaca yarn, but I need to use that, so yeah. I think that it's gonna be nice to wear it. Like, it's not gonna be like when you are knitting it. When I put it on my feet to try, it's okay. And also what I'm struggling is that with this pair of socks, at the beginning I was a bit struggling with the tension in the magic circle, but with this one I don't know what's going on. I'm really careful about the tension. I think it's the needle and the threads, but no matter how much I pay attention in the magic circle, we can still see it. I'm a bit desperate. But yeah, no. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna do the first one. My idea was to then embroider some cute little heart shape. The embroidery project that I'm working on right now. I don't know if you can see it very well. So it's gonna be a Christmas ornament. I'm gonna add some beads, some glitters. I have some sequins. Today I'm gonna bring you with me and a friend. We are gonna go to a bigger city than mine. Just gonna bring you with me. Can you see? That's the problem. So, I just came back from my little city trip. I unfortunately didn't find the yarn I was looking for. I did find some little things. Bought like little notebook that I have one notebook for like my junk journal that I really enjoy doing. I bought a smaller one that I can take a bit everywhere with me, just to make some drawing and some doodles, because I really enjoy making doodles since school. Basically, I was doodling a lot at school. So yeah, I've got this, and then I've got some things for like junk journaling, like things like that to put my things. And I did took some things about Christmas, because I want to make my own ornament. I don't have my own place right now. I live with my father, but I'm planning on moving out soon, I hope. Bought like craft kits for Christmas ornaments. Took some felt. I also found that is like to make a little star with beads. This is really cute. It's like diamond painting Christmas card. Yeah, and some Christmas stickers as well for my junk journal. It was a nice day going around with my friend. Now I think that I'm gonna continue with the socks. I finished the heel. I honestly enjoy, because I enjoy knitting socks, but I don't enjoy either the material, like the yarn, or the needle. Hello, we are the day after. Today is my rest day from work. I mean, it's my last rest day before going back to work tomorrow. Usually, the Thursdays are like my rest day, or called also lazy day, but they are not very lazy because I'm always doing some craft and things. My goal for today, and I will bring you with me, is to block my socks. That means doing the bind off plus doing the little hole mending, blocking my hat, my beanie, Advancing on the pair of socks for the present of my mom. Minou.
What is quick might vary. For me personally, I don't think I want to spend more than 4 hours on a project. Thicker yarn, you will need less time for it. You can make bigger pieces.
I just want to show you. Ooh. Size 38. And it seems like huge. So I'm 37, so I checked on my feet and it's correct, but like, by the way, this is free-handed. I didn't follow a pattern for the size, so I hope it will fit, but it's supposed to fit, because on my feet, a little bit more. Yeah, that's how I do my math. So yeah, I hope it will be okay. It's awful, no? Now I'm starting to do the bind off my first ever pair of socks. That's the second of the pair, and I'm doing an Italian bind off. I actually really enjoy it. I really enjoy the process. So I learned by internet. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Where was I? That's a knit. I think that I didn't, like, I don't have enough thread. I cut it too short, but let's cross finger, that's gonna be enough. I'm quite glad with this project because I learned a lot of new skills. I learned the magic loop, the magic circle. I've learned the Italian bind off. I learned to make the heel. I did the heel of like a twist, something twist. The only problem I have, and I don't know if it's because of my threads, because I added mohair threads to, like, at the beginning, the heel and the ribbing part. I don't know if it's because of that, but my first socks, the bottom part, like, I was struggling to put it on my foot because it was very like. So I guess it will do the same for this one, and I hope that when I will block it, it will help. But I really do think that it's because of the mohair. I think I've done a mistake. By the way, I would not suggest you start your first pair of socks ever with a mohair threads. I'm really struggling to see my stitches. Like, so struggling because of the mohair. Okay, so how I was thinking, the thread is too short and I have just literally this left and this left. So I'm gonna try to attach, because I have plenty left. I don't know why I cut it so short. I forgot that you needed quite quantity of threads, so I don't know what I had in mind. I'm trying a technique called, I think it's called the Russian knot. Yeah, very good technique. It's done. I'm so happy. And if you could feel and touch it, it's so soft. It's amazing. I cannot wait to wear them. But I want to block them before, and I want to fix on the first one I've done, because it was my first one ever. I have a big hole here where I dropped some stitches, so I'm gonna mend it. I'm gonna use for the first time ever this tool that I've thrifted in UK, that's the situation. I've not make a proper mending on like kind of tapestry. I've kind of sew it. Don't judge the result, okay? Okay, so I've changed my mind again because when I sew the heel, I realized that I have a thread from the exact same color. So I try sewing it instead, and the result is much more cleaner. Like you cannot even notice it. I'm gonna use the same technique for the big hole. I just removed the thread, so I still have the big hole, and this time I'm gonna do it with that. Basically sewing an invincible stitch in between stitches that were dropped. It's way cleaner and nicer like this compared to before. We can almost not see, almost. So now I'm gonna block them. I've blocked the socks and I'm about to do the same with my beanie. I'm gonna continue the ribbing that I started of the other socks. I'm gonna call it a day and see you later. Hello girls! So we have a few days after the first video clips. I didn't film last days because it was my working days and there's nothing really to show except that I'm going to work, come back home, eat and sleep. But I did advance though on the socks for my mom. I'm gonna show you later. I finished 2 blocks and can you see this beauty? I'm so proud of me. I thought it would be a good spot to show you like my full I also finished my beanie, but it's not warm enough here and it's a bit silly right now with this. And I'm going to London soon to visit my boyfriend, so it's gonna be the good opportunity to wear it. These glasses, they're always going down. I'm gonna go crazy at some point. Today is my rest day for a few days. I'm gonna go to have a catch up with a friend, knit there. Then I need to finish a crochet AirPod case for an order. Then I need to start making some tests because I'm gonna crochet and knit some Christmas ornament for the cafe I'm working in. Really want to get rid of the pair of socks, finish them, and then I might start a new project, also Christmas present for another friend that is going to China and it's gonna be really cold, so I want to make her a nice hood. My program for today. So, a bit of a resume of today. I focused on the socks and I did a good job because I finished one sock, my god, one sock. That's already done, and I started the heel of the second one. It's not the same color because it's like a changing color thread. Cute. When I was out, I found a really cute top that I thrifted. I found it very super cute, and like always I'm like, oh, I could do that, and then I'm like, let's not add another project, you need to focus on the Christmas present. And yeah, it's like this. I don't know if you can see the material, but I really like the collar. It's a collar shape that fits me well, if I can say so, and I think it's gonna be really cute with this. So I'm happy, and I also found cute stickers for my junk journal. Isn't that cute? This evening I'm gonna try, no, I'm not gonna try, I'm gonna finish the heel and try to advance as much as possible. I don't know if I will try to start the project for my friends, the hood in Tunisian crochet, or if I'm gonna start making, because I'm gonna sell at the coffee where I'm working, I'm gonna sell like a mug sock or mug cover to keep it warm. So I might start this, or I might start to try to make Christmas ornament, but I still don't have the ball because I want to crochet around the ball. I still don't have them. Hopefully I'm gonna have them Wednesday. That's all for the moment. Oh, and I'm wearing my socks, but I showed you before, but I'm gonna show you in a better way. They're very comfy, they're very nice. The only thing is, I don't know if it's because I washed them, but I think that they're gonna be the type of material that's gonna make a lot of fiber ball. So I'm gonna show you, you will see what I mean. Oh, and don't mind, there is a lot of hair, it's the hair of my cat. See what I mean? Like, I just washed them once to block them, and it's a bit, yeah, so let's see. And it's also getting a bit bigger, I feel like. Hopefully not that much, but yeah. Gilmore Girls.
Stupid naked angels with their butts and whoa, stupid naked angel butts. What did David Mamet just stop by? Leave, please. Mom, calm down. I can't calm down. That lampshade is missing and the china is. Rory, Tristan, what about you?
Us?
Oh.
No.
Yes, no. Why?
Because.
I just don't want to be queen.
Me either. King. I don't want to be king.
What about you? You be queen. I'm going to be.
last day of this vlog, and as you have seen, I think I went to the street market this morning, went for another coffee with another friend, and then I just came back home and I spent the whole afternoon finishing the pair of socks. I cast them off. Really glad. I think it's cool and funky, and I'm gonna add little heart shape, then block them, and then it's gonna be finished. Now I'm starting the hood for my friend. It's a hood made with Tunisian crochet, which I've never done before, but I just download the pattern that looks very nice. So I've been just training a bit my Tunisian crochet skill. I really like it. I really like the results, you know. That's my next mission, and oh my god, I've been so happy because I can get rid of those needles. Such a relief. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm hesitating because the color here is not showing properly. It's a better green, this one. But I was thinking to do ribbing, not ribbing, stripes. But I think that my friend might prefer only one color. I'm not sure, I don't know. And I quite like this color, but I'm not sure I have enough. So that's why I did like big stripes. But the thing is that this one is stiffer, more stiff. So I don't know. Should I go just for one color? I don't know. I don't know. I've done a lot of progress on the hood. I will have a lot of hands to weave in. I'm really happy of how fast it's going, and I really enjoy the process. I think I will really get into Tunisian crochet. I think that's the last video for this vlog. Thank you for sharing that part of the process of Christmas gifting with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and as it was my first video, if you have any suggestions, comments, anything, just tell me in the comments. I'm really looking forward to hear from people. Just nice for me to share a bit of my craft world. And yeah, that's all. I think I'm gonna make other video about Christmas gifts and other vlog, and yeah, so see you soon. Bisous.